Hi everybody, we're here today to talk about publishing on Instagram. Jim, this has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, Mark. I mean, social media managers for publishers and media companies have been putting content out to Instagram for years. And of course, they typically do it from this device, and it's a very manual, labor-intensive process.
And that'll presumably now change.
Yeah, making it easier, of course, is going to get more high-quality content out there. And I can double my content going out to Instagram pretty easily because it's now less labor-intensive to do it. But what's the benefit? I can get tremendous engagement, but how do I turn that into actual real revenue? Well, that's attention stream, right? That's what we've been working with publishers for now more than a year on, is how do you take your high-quality editorial posts that are generating the lion's share of the engagement on these social platforms and then turn those into sponsorable posts so that when you're having conversations with your advertisers, they have the ability to align with that high-performing content. And that's what we've sorted out and taken to market with a number of our clients.
Jim, this announcement was focused on scheduling a post, but you think that really misses the point.
I do, and that's the way the story was written because I think that's the way brands typically think. But you've seen the data. We look at it routinely. Scheduling is the absolute worst way to get results on any of these platforms. We've seen consistently when you let the algorithms and the technology do what it does best, that you're going to get better results.
So is this another opportunity to rebalance your portfolio?
Yeah, it definitely is. So we've been talking about this for a while. You think about what social media originally started out. You had Facebook, you had Twitter, then you had Google+. You still have Pinterest and LinkedIn, although those tend to be more focused on particular types of publishers. Now we've got Apple News. We've been talking about that. We now have Instagram in a way and at a scale that's been very difficult to do. So it does have the benefit of spreading things out a little bit and rebalancing your distribution portfolio for, again, our high-volume content creators, and I think that's very good news.
Jim, we've been talking a lot about all the changes that Facebook's announced, and of course Facebook owns Instagram. So what do you make of that?
Well, I think two things, Mark. Number one, Instagram is a distinct experience. From a user experience perspective, it functions different than Facebook. Of course, it's a different app and a different audience. But I think it's naive for people to think that somehow Instagram's ownership by Facebook is somehow going to make it immune from the same things they've seen at Facebook. So I think people need to go in with their eyes wide open, recognize the things that they've seen at Facebook that have been driven by Facebook's business interests are very likely to be at least possible on Instagram as well.
Jim, these changes reinforce that publishers need SocialFlow now more than ever.
That's exactly right, Mark.
Thanks everyone for watching us.